Hey guys, my name's Will. I am a volunteer for DanceBlue. I am the operations chair for DanceBlue 2021, and I'm here today to read you guys a story called The Knight and the Dragon. And considering the subject of the book, I will be dressed in the proper attire. So, let's get to it. Once upon a time, there was a knight in a castle who had never fought a dragon. And in a cave not too far away was a dragon who had never fought a knight. So you can see here we got our knight up here in the castle, and over here we have the dragon. One day, the knight went to the castle library and took out all of the books he could find on dragon fighting. Meanwhile, back at the cave, the dragon had rummaged through all the things from his ancestors and found some books on knight fighting. So here you can see the knight and the dragon doing some good reading, preparing. The knight began to build some armor. You can see here he's working with some metal, he's getting it nice and hot, and then he's hammering it into a suit. Eventually he'll make a helmet that's as cool as mine. The dragon practiced swishing his tail. Here you can see the dragon working on his moves, preparing. You got to get your moves right before battle. Meanwhile, back at the castle, we have the knight working on some various weapons for the battle. Building up his arsenal over here. We got some swords, some crossbows, some maces. And meanwhile, back at the cave, we have the dragon. He's working on looking scary, looking intimidating, getting his mind right for the fight. And then in the days following, we have the knight practicing with what appears to be a dragon dummy. He's practicing, but he is struggling, as we can see. And the dragon is practicing with his shooting fire out of his nose, as dragons do, at sort of a knight replacement, a target. He's doing some target practice. However, he is also finding himself struggling. And as time goes on, they start to get a little bit better at their tasks. We can see the knight is finally hitting his target. The dragon, over here chilling, he's also hitting his target. And not only is he hitting one, but he's hitting multiple. He's preparing for a big fight. Finally, the knight and the dragon were both ready. They sent each other a letter and set a time for the fight. All prepared, all their hard work is about to come to fruition. So they line up across from each other, and they charge, and they miss. All their hard work has apparently not paid off too well. Here they go again for try number 2, and let's see how that turns out for him. Oh, not so well. You see the dragon has burned some trees, fallen in a pond, and the knight's way up there in the tree. He's fallen off of his horse, and his weapons are broken. And back here in the background, we can see the princess is not too impressed. So the princess, being as unimpressed as she was, suggests possibly a better activity for the two to partake. She hands the dragon a book called The Outdoor Cookbook, and the knight a book called How to Build a Barbecue. And here they are, reading up on their next task. And this one as opposed to the fight. Turns out to be quite successful. You see the dragon is using his fire to cook some hamburgers, it looks like, and he's using some of the knight's old weapons as the skewers to go through the hamburgers, kind of like a shish kebab. And the knight, look at that. He's delivering stacks and stacks of these barbecue, probably pulled pork burgers to the wonderful patrons who all get to partake. And what we can learn from this is sometimes it's better to work with one another than to fight against one another. And with that, I'd like to thank you all for listening, and I hope you guys have a great day.